Oh boy, I'm with a bunch of clowns today. Welcome back, folks. Hey, I got y'all something cool to show to y'all. A lot of my subscribers have been saying, hey, what's that covered up in the back there? And I did y'all a little teaser video a while back, if y'all remember that. If not, go back to those videos and check it out. Well, we got somewhat of a sunshiny day. My oldest daughter's here in town, and so I'm gonna introduce you to her, and I'm gonna introduce you to what I've been keeping hid underneath the back cover. Before we do that, I got a little picture here. See if I can zoom in on this picture. Y'all check this out. Let's see if we get that with the glare off of it. You see that? Well, I'm fixing to introduce you. That's my first little girl in front of my car. Check out that mullet. Anyway, with further ado, come here, kiddo. Now make sure and keep your manners nice, because we got kids watching. That sun's killing me. This is my oldest, Nicole.
Hi.
Look at that nice shirt she's wearing. So anyway, if I showed you that picture, she was standing in front. She was very little. She was less than a year old, actually only a few months old, when I took a picture in front of the car. So now you see how old she is, and you're what, say 26?
Yeah.
26, so.
Thanks for that.
I've had this, yeah, well, Dad's old, can't remember ages. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you a picture of the car that I finished. It took me about 6 years to restore this car. So this is what the car looks like. Let's take a gander at it. Is that not as sexy as all get out? This is a 56 Bel Air 4-door. When I got this car, it was all factory original. If you look at the picture, go back and look at the picture, it was pine crest green and antique ivory white. Like I said, it took me almost 6 years to redo this car in a 2-car garage. I did pretty much everything. I took every nut and bolt apart on this car and redone everything. Completely frame off everything. Even took leaf springs apart to redo the car. Took window regulators apart to redo everything to make it like new. And let's see, like I said, my daughter's 26 years old, and I have 8,000 miles on the car. So it sits in the shop, doesn't get driven much. But today we're gonna get it out, and I'm gonna take y'all folks for a ride. So maybe I'll do more of a inside video of what the inside and everything else in the engine compartment looks like. It's nothing fancy, it's just a big old 4-door heavy, all steel American made car. So let's go for a ride. Fuel pump's on.
No.
She's a little cold. It's been a while since you've been in the car, huh?
First time in the front seat, actually.
Oh, I don't think so. You've been in the front seat. How about when we rode 50s Day? Seatbelts, probably.
Back seat. I was in kindergarten.
You didn't ride in the front then?
This is
sure?
my first time in the front seat, like while driving. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I've sat in the front seat, never while in motion.
We rode in the front seat when we did the 50s Day. We dressed up all 50s
And my
like.
poodle skirt.
Yeah, and the poodle skirt.
I don't remember being in the front seat, but I mean, I was in kindergarten. So
I'm pretty sure you were in the front seat.
Okay. I was in the front seat.
That was another time we got dressed up for the 50s deal.
Oh, yes. It was at a church. That's where like the event was held, and yeah, I made a friend there, like Francesca or something. It was like a dance kind of thing.
Yes.
Like a
camera on.
Yeah, this rule applied when you were in the car as well.
Yes. What is this guy doing? Ron the Miller Road, hey.
Oh, I can feel it.
That opens the bottom vents down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
The floorboard vents.
Huh.
Oh, look, somebody's on a mini bike. Or a little Grom. Never mind. It's not a mini bike. Yeah, that was the air conditioning back in the day. You got floor vents. You got your little small cigarette windows, what Grandpa used to call them.
It's funny. That's actually kind of convenient. Now you don't have to get your hair all messy.
Yeah. Kids, I swear. All right, we just ripped around the block a little bit, took her out. So I figured I'd give you a walk around, show you the inside, and tell you a little bit about the car. But anyway, it was all original matching numbers car. How about we just start at the front? Power plant area. That's always a good part. It come with originally, this car come with a 265 V8 with a 2-speed cast iron power glide, not the aluminum power glide. So I didn't want to change up a whole lot on the car. I like leaving things much as original as possible. So I went back with another engine I had in a T-bucket that I pulled out. So this is a 327. I think I punched out 30 over, made it, I think it's somewhere around a 333 cubic inch turbo 350 transmission. I didn't want to put AC on it, but finally eventually said, hey, I'll go ahead and put the AC on it. Everything is extremely filthy. So yeah, even though it sits underneath the car cover. And everything else is still original. Got drum brakes all the way around. Like I said, I took this car completely down, every nut and bolt. I even took the window regulators. I'd sit there and take the window regulators apart and clean everything and repack them full of grease. So if the car, it works better than it did probably new. Windows roll up, you know, like they're supposed to. All the door locks, everything works. I had a buddy of mine that when I was in a car club, redid all the interior. But I told him, I said, I want to leave all the factory trim and the factory knobs and everything on it. So, and he didn't really do the orange, but I was like, I like the orange. I want crazy orange. Even tracked down some orange seat belts because this year model car did not come with seat belts. And see if we can zoom in right here. My daughter's texting me. Good Lord. All the stitching, I doubt if you can really see it, but all the stitching and all the pleats is actually stitched in orange. Everything that was stitched in the car is all orange. Headliners made is all stitched. Let's see, all the factory original stainless. I did replace the Bel Air and the badges. Those had to get replaced because they weren't very colored anymore. They were all starting to fade out. But the big V, that's original. And I was at a car show and had this old man there pinstripe it for me. I thought that was cool. I don't know what that little rubber stuff is down there. But anyway, if y'all didn't know about the 56 actually has a hidden gas door. 55 was the only model that had the gas door on the side like an average car. 57 and 56 had it right here. Flip this little lever, drop it down. That's where you put your petrol in. Ain't that pretty snazzy? Pretty cool. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this thing? Like I said, my oldest daughter, she's 26. I've had this car at least 26 years. Got about 8,000 miles on it. It's I can drive this car anywhere I want to go. Very cool. I did notch the dash out a little bit because the old radio has the big AC Delco and with the knobs, which I didn't really want to cut it, but I did anyway. Make it more modern. And I didn't want to cut all the dash up to put gauges in it, so I just put my remote temp, oil pressure, and volt gauge down at the bottom. Fuel gauge works in the car like it's supposed to. Turn signals, lighter works. I did disconnect the battery power for the clock because the clock did work, but I didn't want to butcher up the factory wiring harness, so the wire that runs to my clock now runs my unit for the stereo. All the vents, I was trying to show my daughter when we were driving. She's messaging me again. These are your floor vents, so it opens and gets your fresh air in for your feet down here. All those work like they're supposed to. But anyway, folks, that's a little walk around of this old jewel. Like I said, it took me almost 6 years to build this thing. Never been driven in the rain. Normally don't like driving around my town. It's a college town, so a lot of people don't know how to drive very well. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And that's my 56 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door. Y'all have a great weekend. All right, folks, hope you all enjoyed this small video. What else we need to say? Make sure and like and subscribe to the video, and you can share it also. So y'all been waiting a while to see what I've been keeping underneath the cover, so we revealed it. So anything you want to tell the folks out there, Nicole?
Like and subscribe.
There you go, you heard it. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in the next video.